The first Friday of the new year calls for the first Dean Trailways fifth quarter of 2025. While we had a handful of high school basketball games taking place, we're going to get to that in a minute. We're going to start with college basketball.
The Michigan State men's basketball team resumed Big Ten play tonight on the road against Ohio State, looking to improve to 3-0 in conference play.
Yeah, this is the first time all season in the regular season MSU will play Ohio State. The game was back and forth in the first half, and the Spartans would find some serious momentum heading into the break thanks to razzle-dazzle plays like this from Jaden Akins. Then at the start of the second half, Simone Zappala was playing with his hair on fire. The 7-footer scored MSU's first 6 points of the half, which featured a pair of rim-rocking slams. Zappala scored a season-high 15 points tonight, helping MSU lead by as much as 14 in the second half. Ohio State would use the home crowd energy, though, to mount a comeback. Sean Stewart with the steal and the slam to make this a 1-point game. A little bit later, Bruce Thornton will connect on a mid-range jumper and gives the Buckeyes a 1-point lead with under 9 minutes to play. The Spartans, though, were not phased. Jace Richardson kicks it out to an open Trey Holloman, and Trey is good on the tray, putting MSU up 5. Tom Izzo was even loving it. And the momentum would keep going as Jeremy Fears Jr. feeds Xavier Booker for the slam. Michigan State wins 69-62, improving to 3-0 in Big Ten play. Well, as for our high school basketball teams, despite schools being on winter break, we still had a solid amount of teams in action.
The Portland boys have started the season 6-0 and welcomed in Williamston, who ended a 5-game losing streak before the holiday break with a win over Lansing Eastern. This game sure lived up to its billing. At the break, the Raiders led by 6. Third quarter, Zach Kaluza from the corner laces it. Hornets up 1. Still in the third, clear the runway. Tommy Pratt over a defender. Things are tied at 37. Next possession, Dom Navarra was back after getting injured prior to the football regional title game. 2 of his 13 points. Portland jumps ahead and never looks back. In the fourth, Evan Gross, nothing but net. The Raiders win 64-58 behind a nice hoops debut from Navarra.
Yeah, I was really nervous, but I felt good the whole time, and I knew I just had to take care of the ball and do what I do, and I'll be all right.
We had a scrimmage on New Year's Eve, and Woofy, he looked rusty, really rusty, and I had no idea what we were going to get out of him, and I was so pleased to see it. But he's a confident kid, and he wants to do really well, and he did it tonight for us, along with a lot of those other guys.
As for another CAAC Red versus CAAC White matchup, Mason was hosting its Holiday Hoops tournament and taking on Charlotte tonight. The game was tied at halftime, so picking things up in the second half. Senior Kason Carswell rocking his holiday socks, rings in the new year with a great performance. This 3 was a part of his team-high 18 points. Carswell also had 11 rebounds and 8 assists tonight. Charlotte would keep things close in the third quarter thanks to plays like this. Impressive passing leads to Alex Reed getting an open look to bring the Orioles back within this ball game. Mason led by 6 entering the final quarter, then really took control. Ryan Greathouse connects on the corner triple and would finish with 14 points. Then one of Carswell's 8 assists leads to a slamma-jamma from Tyler Bowser. Mason wins this game 62-47 and will take on Howell in the Holiday Hoops title game tomorrow night.
Further south, there was a varsity doubleheader at Jackson Lumen Christi tonight.
The Titan boys welcomed in Detroit Loyola for a conference matchup, while the girls faced Jackson Northwest in a non-conference matchup. For more on this, we bring in our DeSherian McBroom and Tyler Driesenga.
Yeah, guys, the Lumen Christi girls played 1 game over the holiday break, defeating Lake Leelanau St. Mary 57-35.
And the Titans are averaging just over 52 points a game for the season, but faced a Northwest team tonight that had held 3 straight opponents under 40 points.
Yeah, the Mounties earned a 2-point win in their game over holiday break against Springport. Early on, Lumen Christi's Kenna Hunt battles for the loose ball and gets it to Lucy Rozak. She drives and lays it in. The 2 Titan freshmen working together for the bucket. Later in the quarter, Hunt takes it herself, fakes the kick out and puts it up and in. That forced the Mounties to take a timeout. Then the Titans turn defense into offense. A good trap in the corner, and Hunt swipes the pass and takes it coast to coast herself for the lay-in. Lumen Christi takes a 10-3 lead. Northwest reins them back in, though. Morgan Brooks buries the 3 from the wing to get it back to a 2-point game. But with the final possession of the opening frame, Hunt drives, stops in her tracks, and then steps back to bury the three. Lumen Christi led 13-8 after one and was just getting started. Early in the second, they turned defense into offense again. Rozek knocks the ball away from the post and is off and running, getting to the rim in transition for two more. Lumen Christi wins 57-29 to improve to 5-2 on the season. As for the Lumen Christi boys, they were looking to stay unbeaten against Detroit Loyola. Late in the first quarter, great ball movement as they swing it around to Luke Tropez for three. The Titans opened up a 15-6 lead after one and led 25-9 at the half. Third quarter, more of the same. Good passing sets up Amarian Clay for a triple from the corner. Clay finished with 10 points on the night. Then Timmy Crowley brings the ball up the floor, drives right past his defender, and gets a tough finish to go. Lumen Christi up by 19. Then after a missed shot, Crowley pulls down the rebound and pushes the pace, eventually firing a pass to Tropez for another three ball. Tropez led the Titans with 20 points, and they roll to a 59-36 victory over Detroit Loyola. It's time for our first break, but on the other side, we've got a couple of compelling non-conference matchups out in CMAC country.
Yeah, we'll check in with the 6-2 Fowler boys as they hosted a 6-1 Marshall team. And the Pewamo Westphalia girls look to stay unbeaten against a high-level Division II opponent, Flint Powers Catholic. Those highlights and much more after the break.
Get the latest Mid-Michigan news and live video on the go with the WLNS News app. Download it today.
Eagle Point Marina and Boat Club invites you to the Lansing Boat Show to check out this 2025 Bentley Boat Tri-Toon with a 150 horsepower engine. The pontoon place is Eagle Point Marina and Boat Club on beautiful Clark Lake. Get more at eaglepointclarklake.com.
Hi, I'm Dr. Linda Wright from Advanced Audiology.
And I'm Dr. Jackie Miller.
We are both from the greater Lansing area, where we choose to raise our families. So there was no question in my mind where to open our practice.
We love helping our community, our friends, and our neighbors. We take the time to understand your unique hearing needs and provide a customized solution that works for you.
Hearing starts here at Advanced Audiology, serving and supporting our community.
Happy New Year from Sundance. All of these folks want to help you get the best deal we could possibly give you on an automobile. 2025 and we're all still alive. That's a hell of a deal. Guess what? I'm going to save you a lot of money, I hope. Look us up, 1-800-Sundance.com. There's over 1,300 cars available, and we sell them generally for a lot less money than most dealers do. If you want to save money, you want that payment less, you better shop Sundance. 7 days a week, Sundance. Come see us.
Finding quality local businesses that are valuable, well-reviewed, and have a respected identity can be challenging. Who do you trust? At midmichigansbest.com, you can browse many business categories and discover trusted, well-respected companies. There, you'll find out how to contact them, learn more about what they do, what sets them apart from their competition, and much more. Before you leave anything to chance, visit midmichigansbest.com and start your search for reliable local businesses.
Good helps keep people safe. Good cares for people, feeds people, and keeps things running. We're MDOC, and good works here. Come join us. Go to michigan.gov/MDOC jobs to learn more.
They've outgrown their homes and started looking for new ones. But one couple gets a low appraisal, so they can't buy a bigger house. Homes in Black and Latino neighborhoods are often appraised at less than fair market value, leaving Black and Latino families stuck in place. If you believe your home has been unfairly appraised because of race or national origin, that could violate the Fair Housing Act. Contact HUD. Everyone has a right to fair housing.
We here at TV6 are starting something brand new. We want to wish kids in Mid-Michigan a happy birthday. If your child is about to celebrate their 6th or 16th birthday, let us know to win a free Bacon Cakes birthday dream cake.
The Lansing Boat Show will say yes to Michigan this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at the Lansing Center. See hundreds of boats with all the new designs and features for 2025. Elevate your lake life and bring the whole family to the Lansing Boat Show this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at the Lansing Center.
Welcome back. The Fowler boys basketball team played just its third non-conference game of the season tonight, and all three of those games have been really tough tests.
The Eagles beat perennial power Wyoming Tri-Unity Christian by 3 points in the season opener and lost to Fruitport at the Cornerstone Holiday Classic. Tonight they welcomed in another bigger school with a strong record, the 6-1 Marshall Redhawks. One reason for the success? Fowler has a veteran group with 8 seniors on its roster. First quarter, Austin Miller working down low. Rattles home, Marshall up 5. No breather here. Check this out. Aaron Simon pushing the pace, gets the whistle. Fowler trims it to 3. Same quarter, Asher Kinnischneck picks the defender's pocket. Joe Epke does the rest. How about 3 points the old-fashioned way? Things tied at 8. Still in the first. Kinnischneck flexing his range. Top of the key. Fowler gets the big win, 69-57, the final.
Staying in the CMAC, the Dansville boys were looking for their first win of the season and were at home tonight taking on Napoleon. In the third quarter, the Pirates were hanging on to a slim lead, and Tyler Null, going to take it hard to the hoop, gets the bucket and the foul. The Aggies would try to keep things close, though, thanks to long twos like this from Austin Hovey, as that's going to be good. But defense to offense would be key for Napoleon tonight. The steal by Null leads to Brenton Owens scoring on the other end. Napoleon takes down Dansville tonight, 57-40.
On the girls' side of the CMAC, Pewamo Westphalia is out to a 6-0 start, but faced arguably its toughest test yet against Flint Powers Catholic.
Yeah, the Chargers were 23-4 a season ago and won a regional championship in Division II. They've got another strong team this year and boasted a 4-1 record coming in. Pewamo Westphalia hosting Powers Catholic. Let's go to the first quarter. Powers gets it down to Eva Smith, who gets it to go through the contact. 3 the old-fashioned way for her. Now later, PW gets it over to Peyton Eklund, who pulls up from the wing, and she buries it for 3 for the Pirates. Powers back with it, and Kendall Smith just goes to work, drives the lane. She would not be stopped. She gets it to go, and they lead 12-9. Time running down in the quarter when the Pirates put up a 3. It misses, but Logan Drake right there for the putback, and PW is only down 1. And to start the second quarter, Ellie Bingle drives left, goes off the glass, and gets the shot to go. PW holds on for the win, 53-50.
Jeff Beckman and his Parma Western Panthers hosting Battle Creek Lakeview. This was a 1-point game at half, and Western's Aubrey Allen went to work in the third quarter. She gets the bucket and the foul here, and a few moments later, she's going to drive and drop in a left-handed hook for 2 more. Allen had all 8 of the Panthers' points in the third quarter. Early in the fourth, Rhea hit, snags the deflection, and puts it up and in. Parma Western takes a 6-point lead. Lakeview not going away, though. Anya Rankin carries into forecourt, stops, pops, and buries the elbow jumper. But the Spartans just had no answers for Allen inside. Bailey Stewart throws a great pass to her. She gets another 3-point opportunity the old-fashioned way. Then she's going to go to work in the post again and drop in another with the left hand. The Panthers scored 19 points in the second half. Allen had 14 of them. She finished with 20 for the game. Parma Western wins 37-27.
Grand Ledge at home taking on Howe. Time winding down in the third quarter. Lexi Raska looking for an opening. She drives, puts it up off the finger roll off the glass. Defense was there, but not enough to stop her. Fourth quarter off the inbound. Kylie Pung gets it up top for Howe, drives right, and she gets the easy bucket to go for the Highlanders. And Hannah Rauco gets in on the fun as well. She drives and gets the floater to go off the glass. Howe up 31. For Grand Ledge trying to get the basket to go, but it's going to be blocked. Olivia James gets the rebound. She gets the putback for the Commons, but this was not Grand Ledge's night. Brooklyn Brooks pulls up from behind the arc, and she torches it. Howe gets the win, 51-19.